Happy Monday. Thank you for joining me for this week's Weekly Wisdom. Now, develop and retain your current employees. This is a huge part of the conversation going. Not only how do we find the people to fill in the gaps that we have, but how do we hold on to the people that we currently have? And as soon as I started thinking about this series, it brought back a quote that I heard a long time ago. And the quote was, what happens if we train our employees and they leave? The flip side, what happens if we don't train our employees and they stay? And so I wanted to talk about what that looks like in talent and development. Normally, one of the things that gets cut as soon as there is an economic downturn is training and development. But the companies that lean into training and development and understand that what they do right now when things are hard is going to determine how they come out on the other side is mind-blowing. At the beginning of COVID, I was working with a marketing firm for my speaking business, and we had invested a pretty large sum. And in that sum, I was thinking, did we make a mistake? Like, the entire speaking industry just imploded. And I spoke to my amazing friend, Mark Enzyme, who owned the marketing firm. And he explained, he says, you can lean in now and do everything that you're supposed to do. So when it's time, you're ready, or you can pull out. And I'm really glad that I listened to him and I leaned in, because as y'all have seen, things are just exploding in the speaking industry, and it is amazing to be a part of it. So when you're thinking about your team and your employees, I want you to think about them like that. Lean in to your employees. Find out what it is that they want to be when they grow up. What skill set are they excited to learn? What job do they want to be later? Discover these things and then help them get there. Yes, you may lose a great employee, but imagine all of the things that they're going to do while you are with them. And imagine what they're going to say about you and your organization when they are promoted. Don't withhold learning and development because you're scared to lose your employees. That's one of the quickest ways to lose them. All right. Thank y'all for joining me this week. We will be talking next week about learning and development, or talent and development as well. So if you are interested, please join in. If you think that somebody needs to hear this message, pass it along to them. We'd love to share it. All right. Have an amazing week. Don't forget, as always, you got this. I'll see you next week.